Hello everyone. So the topic of discussion is business meeting. Basically, every professional, every individual has to attend business meetings sometimes in his or her life. Sometimes the person is as a member who is just attending the business meeting or just a meeting, or sometimes the person has to conduct a business meeting. In both the cases, every individual or professional has to attend business meeting and to perform. And majority of the time it is observed that we have lot of knowledge, we have lot of preparation, but sometimes we may not be able to present ourselves in business meeting properly and effectively, and that's why sometimes we may lose an opportunity. And in order to discuss this particular issue, how to perform as a member in business meeting so that you can create that impression among all the team members of any organization wherever you are working, I will be sharing some tips how to conduct that business meeting, what preparations that you need to do, what kind of documentation there has to be, what is the purpose of this business meeting, what is the importance of this business meeting. Everything will be dealt with. Besides that, some few important topics on which business meeting or mock business meeting can be conducted, I will be sharing. Besides this, how to open a business meeting, how to close a business meeting, how to take down the minutes or the records of the business meeting decisions, everything I will be talking about. So I request all of you to stay tuned throughout this particular video, and I assure you that you won't be disappointed. First of all, let us define business meeting. Business meeting is any formal gathering wherein more than two people of any particular organization, or maybe if they belong to different organizations, they come together and they tackle the issue, they discuss the topic of discussion, and they arrive at particular solution, maybe common consensus. So common consensus means everybody agrees to one particular solution. That is what the common consensus is. And maybe the stakeholders of the same company or the same organization, they come together, they discuss the pros and cons of every solutions that is put across, and they arrive at one particular solution which is the most feasible one, which is most affordable one. This is what this formal discussion is business meeting. It's a formal gathering. Formality of arranging, coming, attending, opening the discussion, closing the discussion, contributing in the discussion, everything is very, very formal, including your attire. So that's why it is called formal gathering. It does not mean that the meetings are not informal. Of course, informal meetings are also there, but they have some different purposes. And the today's discussion is about formal business meeting. From that point of view, we will be looking at this particular issue. So first of all, as I told you, business meeting is the formal gathering of more than two people. They come together, they discuss the topic of discussion, and they arrive at one particular solution. This whole formal discussion is business meeting. Nobody is going to ask you the definition of business meeting, but as a professional, we all should know. The students, those who are watching this, or the people who are already engineers or doctors or any other profession you are into, if you are a professional or you are a would-be professional somewhere, sometimes, or maybe there are some organization wherein they have every day they have to attend meeting and they have to perform, they have to do their presentation, they have to submit their reports, they have to discuss with their subordinates, they have to talk with their seniors, they have to talk with their superiors, they have to listen to the superiors, and every time it's a formal gathering or the formal business meeting. So how to perform in this particular business meeting, we will be looking into. Before that, let us talk about the purpose of any business meeting. The purpose of any business meeting is, number one, to take decisions. Any organization, there are so many stakeholders, starting from the management committee to the employee policies, or to the employees, to these superiors, seniors, stakeholders, shareholders, customers, consumers, marketing heads, the ambassadors. Everybody is the stakeholder, and any decision that the person has to take, he has to take unanimously. He or she has to take the permission of everybody. He or she has to involve each and every stakeholder in any policy making or any decision making. So the first purpose of business meeting is to decide something or to take decisions. Number two purpose is to share information. This is the era of chat gpt, this is the era of artificial intelligence. So sometimes there is new information that is coming up, any organization, any enterprise, it is going into changes. It's a complete metamorphosis, it's a complete change. I mean, the way you started today, maybe tomorrow you have to come up with some new changes. And new changes means new information, maybe in the terms of policies, in the terms of services, in the terms of terms and conditions of business, in terms of technology that is coming in. So every time new information is coming up, and the management has to make sure that the information reaches to the bottom of the chain. The chain starts with the management committee member to the people who execute the task. So everybody should be aware about, and in order to share the information, the new information, it may be about anything, there has to be a business meeting. So this is another purpose of business meeting. The third purpose of business meeting is to announce any changes. There might be some changes, there might be some changes in the management committee, there might be some changes in the managers, there might be some changes into stakeholders, there might be some changes in franchisees, there might be some changes into sales and marketing and manufacturing. So in order to discuss all these changes, or to tell everyone about these changes, there has to be a business meeting, and the people conduct such business meetings, so that any new change, any new information, any decision that they have to take, they have to share and take the permission of everybody, they have to take everyone into confidence. And business meeting is such a platform wherein everybody is called, and they discuss, and they come up with the solution. Just give me a minute. Yes, I just wanted to see if the video is being recorded or no. I just checked it. All right. The next purpose is to negotiate. Sometimes there has to have some negotiation, because every organization has to recruit people, every organization has to have some raw material, every organization has to go to meet government officials. Sometimes there are some foreign delegates, everybody comes in, and you have to negotiate, because in order to get the best for your organization and for yourself, everybody has to negotiate. And in order to negotiate also, there has to have a business meeting. And that's why there are so many people, they have their offices not only in India, not only in every state of India, but in abroad, wherein they conduct their business meetings, so that their clients, maybe from India or maybe from abroad, they can approach, they can have a discussion, they can have a negotiation, and everybody gets some win-win situation, everybody gets benefits out of the discussion, and they arrive at certain conclusion wherein both the parties win. That is called negotiation. And in order to negotiate also, there has to be a common platform, that is business meeting. There is another purpose of business meeting is to discuss about the progress. Sometimes any enterprise or any project that is undertaken, so what is the progress, in how many days the project will be completed. To discuss this with all the people who are actually on field, they are called, or their representatives, they are called, and they are asked about what is the status of the progress of this particular new project, how much time, how much labor, how much money would be invested, how much, most probably the time, how much time would be invested, everything is discussed. And the platform is obviously business meeting. So this is another purpose. Not only that, there are some people, they become very successful. There are some entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs in any organization. So in order to celebrate their success, some people, they are promoted. In order to celebrate their success also, these business meetings are conducted. Sometimes any organization gets a huge project, their tender gets passed, so in order to celebrate that particular progress of any organization, they come together, and they discuss, and they celebrate. So this is what the purpose of business meeting is. Now, in order to conduct very successful business meeting, you should know what are the different purposes of conducting business meeting. And that's why I have shared this information about what is the purpose of business meeting. Now the next point is, what is the importance of this business meeting? Now, importance of business meeting, number one is team building. Now, why team building? As I said initially, every stakeholder is called to attend that business meeting. Not only that, everybody's opinion is taken into consideration. So when, as a stakeholder of any company, if I feel that my opinion matters, I am invited, I am taken into consideration. So when I get this feeling that I owe this organization and organization owes me, so one team is built directly or indirectly because every department is connected and they have one common platform, that is business meeting. They sit together, they discuss, and they arrive at one conclusion which is agreed by everybody, and that's why a team is built due to this business meeting. Not only that, business meeting is very important to generate different ideas because it's a brainstorming session wherein every expert from different field, they come together and they discuss one solution. They come up with their own solution. They discuss about how their own solution is really feasible and most affordable one and the beneficial one. So here the brainstorming takes place, so many ideas are generated, and the best idea out of the discussion is adopted. So here, because of this business meeting, brainstorming takes place and the best ideas come out of that brainstorming, and that's why it is very important to conduct business meeting. Besides this, the collaboration the collaboration between different departments, different stakeholders, they cooperate, they coordinate, they come together, they come to know each other. Once they come to know each other, everybody understands the problem that every unit faces and the way they manages. Everybody understands the importance of the counterpart. It's not that only one individual runs one particular organization. No, every department is important to run that one team, that one organization. It's a team. Take the example of our body. We have different organs and they function together, and that's why we are what we are. Same case is about any company or any organization is there. There are different departments, they work together simultaneously, they collaborate, and business meeting is the one where the people get introduced, they talk, they discuss about their issues and the way they need the help of others or the counterparts, and they come together, the collaboration is increased. So this is what is the importance of business meeting. So besides this, the very important thing is how to conduct this business meeting, what preparations that you need to do. First of all, if any mock business meeting is supposed to be conducted by students, what they have to do, they have to prepare one letterhead of any organization. They have to represent one company. It may be Reliance, it may be Tata, it may be any existing company that they have to represent. If they don't want to represent any existing company which is available in the market, they can have your own fictitious company, but they have to prepare one letterhead first of all. Now what is this letterhead and what are the different things are there on the letterhead? Letterhead is A4 size page wherein the title of that organization or the company, like Reliance India Private Limited, you can have your own title. Then the tagline of Reliance India is Kar lo duniya mutti mein. Similarly, if you have your own imaginative organization, then you can come up with the title of your organization plus the tagline, like कर लो दुनिया मुट्ठी में. Like LIC has a tagline like जिंदगी के बाद भी जिंदगी के साथ भी. So like that, any tagline you can come up with if it is your imaginative organization or the company that you want to represent. Besides that, on the letterhead, the title, the tagline, complete corresponding address, website address, email address, and mobile phone numbers of that organization you should come up with. This is what the letterhead. And on this letterhead, the first document that you have to prepare, that is notice. Now when you prepare notice, the notice should have different things like what is it, what the meeting is all about, when, date and time, where, the place. If it is a huge building like Bandra Kurla complex, then you should exactly mention the block, exactly mention the floor, exactly mention the room number, so that the people or the clients or the delegates, those who are invited, they can come and attend on particular time. So the notice should go like this. On the letterhead of any organization, all the stakeholders of Reliance Industries are hereby informed that there would be a business meeting on 28th January 2024 at 10 a.m. sharp in Bandra Kurla complex, Bandra, BKC, C block, third floor, room number 305. to discuss the following agenda. Now, what is this agenda? Agenda is the list of items to be discussed or the list of topics to be discussed during the business meeting. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, or it may be just only one agenda or only one topic. So when you write agenda, either you can write the agenda with notice itself, or you can have notice on one page and you can attach another page, another letterhead with agenda or agenda. Agendum is the singular form, agenda is the plural form. Now, how to write this agenda or agenda? There are two methods, either noun method or verb method. Means what? Whatever topics you want to discuss, either you mention them in verb form, like to appoint a new professor, to appoint, this is verb method. So whatever points are there, they should be in verb or infinitive method, like to appoint, to select, to order, like this. If not, if you want to use the noun method, then you can use appointment of a new professor, survey of new lane, right? Survey, appointment, these are nouns. So whatever topics you will enlist in the agenda, every topic or every line should start with noun, that is noun method of writing agenda, or infinitive means to, it should start with to write or to appoint, like verb method. And in every list of agenda, second last point should be any other business, AOB. Now this any other business means what? Whatever topic of discussions you have enlisted in agenda, out of those topics, if any topic takes birth and it deserves to be discussed, so in that particular point, second last point of your agenda, you must mention AOB, that is any other business. Obviously you have to take the permission of the chairperson. So on the same letterhead, you can use notice, then you can use agenda, or you can use separate notice and separate agenda. Make sure that the notice and the agenda is signed by the chairperson. So you must write down the notice, then agendum, and then at the right hand side, you should mention signature, the chairperson, and his or her name. It should be chairperson, not chairman or chairwoman. It should be chairperson. So this is how notice and agenda, the documents you have to prepare if it is a mock business meeting, right? And now the third document of business meeting is minutes of the meeting. Now what is this minutes of the meeting? Minutes of the meeting is nothing but the record of whatever decisions you have taken during this business meeting. For example, any topic is there in the agenda, like to appoint a new professor of English. So here 3 4 people, 5 6 people, they came up with their own suggestion, and the best suggestion is taken into consideration, and that is the decision. So you have to take down only the decision. One person from your group or your team should be assigned this one task, that besides participating in the discussion, he or she has to note down the different decisions that you have taken during the discussion in business meeting. So this record of decisions taken unanimously in the business meeting is nothing but minutes. Now when you write the minutes, there is a method. So how to write the minutes? Again, it should be written on the letterhead of any organization that you represent. So here you have to entitle as minutes of the meeting. Then next line you must mention a business meeting was conducted on this and this particular date at this and this time at this and this place. Following decisions were taken. Number one, it was decided. Must start every minute or every point in the minutes of the meeting with this. It was decided. Whatever, it was decided Mr. Ram Patil should be appointed as Professor of English. It was decided that a new projector should be brought in order to deliver good lectures. So you must mention everything as it was decided. Passive voice, simple past tense. And finally, whatever decisions you have written after that, at the right hand side, again it has to be signed by the chairperson. So the signature of the person, then the chairperson, this designation, and the name of the person you have to mention. So this is what the documentation of business meeting is, and you have to come prepared. This is one type of preparation that you have to come up with for business mock business meeting. For this mock business meeting itself, all the students, those who are listening to me, so how to perform as a member, it will be applicable to each and every individual. Besides that, for example, first of all, let me talk about what the students have to do in their practical or when they will actually conduct the mock business meeting. So besides this documentation, notice, agenda and minutes, they have to prepare the nameplates of their names. So the nameplate should have name of the person, Ram Patil, chairperson, Ram Patil, executive, Ram Patil, HR, Ram Patil. You can have your own name, not necessarily Ram Patil. I'm just giving you an example. Name of the person and the designation, and make sure that these nameplates are bold enough and they should be placed, they should be prepared in such a manner that they should be placed in front of the person who is sitting over there, so that everybody should understand the designation of the person and the name of the person. Though all of you belong to the same college or the same batch, though you all know your names, but you may not be knowing about the designation that he or she is performing. So you must make sure that finance manager, marketing head, sales manager, area manager, chief executive officer, so whatever designation you acquire as per the topic of discussion, you will come up with. Or if it is related to your college, it may be you are the principal or maybe head of mechanical engineering, so that would be your designation you must mention on the nameplate. Besides nameplates, you should come up with the small water bottles. Nowadays the small water bottles, 250 ml water bottles are available. So if there are 10 members in the business meeting, mock business meeting, you should bring 10 small water bottles, and besides the nameplate, the water bottle should also be placed. Besides water bottles, you should have the stationery. In stationery, you should have similar kind of pen and similar kind of writing pad you should come up with. If you all can afford to bring your laptops, if it is really necessary that you need the laptop for the discussion, then you can come up with the laptop. Or if your chairperson, only the chairperson has the laptop, that will also do, but you come up with the laptops also. After that, you should arrange the seating arrangements. So whatever these preparations I'm talking from the mock business meeting. So all of you must pay attention, and those who are actually professionals, they know it, and actually you are going to perform, and how as a member you have to perform, and how you have to perform as a chairperson, I will be talking later. So first of all, let me concentrate only about mock business meeting. So during this mock business meeting, all students should arrange their seating arrangement either in semicircular manner or maybe in circular manner. Make sure that whatever manner you arrange the seating arrangement, all should face each other or one another. It should not that everybody is simply in one line, sitting in one line, and you don't know who is talking, and you have to simply stoop down to see who is talking. Instead of that, you should arrange the sitting arrangement in such a manner that everybody faces each other or one another. Next thing, you must wear proper clothes. Proper means formal clothes. Tie, blazer, if you can afford to bring, come on. But your chairperson should have the blazer, proper blazer, tie, shoes, properly groomed, hairstyle and all, everything you should come up with. And everybody, those who are sitting in the business meeting, mock business meeting, should have the formal attire. If you all can't manage formal attire, the college dress will also do, but it should be properly ironed. You should have your proper sleeves, you should have your I-card around your neck, you should have the tie, proper shoes, and you should wear the formal posture and composure or facial expressions, and you should use all formal body language when you discuss. Forget about that you are the classmates and you are the batchmates. You are not supposed to crack jokes, you are not supposed to make fun of each other, or you are not supposed to feel shy during this discussion. You have to perform as an executive over there. So this is what you need to do, this preparation. Remember, when you come for the mock business meeting, you should have ample practice. You sit together, you have your own WhatsApp group, you discuss what one person is going to say, what another person is counter argue, and what is the discussion that you would be doing. Everything you should come prepared, and make sure that one group or one team that is going to perform, you get 10 to 15 minutes to perform. Your performance will be recorded, every individual has to contribute in the discussion, and it should be a successful and fruitful business meeting. Is that clear? So this is how the for mock business meeting you should come prepared. Now the most important aspect of this business meeting, how to perform as a member over there. Number one, as a member you should be properly groomed. Besides properly groomed, if you know the agenda, and obviously you should know the agenda, because when you send the notice, you send the notice maximum 21 days in advance, 8 days in advance, 5 days in advance, 1 day in advance if it is emergency meeting. Within 1 hour also the emergency meeting can also be called, depends what kind of topic of discussion is there, what emergency is there. But the stakeholders or the people who are invited to perform in a business meeting, they should be given ample time to come prepared, because randomly they cannot come up and they cannot discuss everything. They have to collect the data, they have to prepare it, they have to understand, and then they have to contribute, and then only they can contribute and the discussion will be fruitful. Otherwise, what's the use of it? So you should make sure that everybody receives the notice and the agenda before they come to the business meeting. And when you receive as a member, make sure you prepare it thoroughly. Have your data ready, have the proofs. Whatever you are going to say, you should have the proof, documentary proof, to prove whatever you are saying that is absolutely correct, and then only the people will take you seriously. So as an individual, as a member, when you receive the notice and agenda, make sure you prepare it thoroughly. Make sure you prepare yourself mentally and physically to talk about whatever you want to talk. Just assume, if you say something, what counter questions will be asked to you during the discussion, what your chairperson may ask you, some colleagues may ask you some different questions. So whatever natural and normal questions that arise out of what you are going to say, you should be ready with the answers, and there you will have the chance to create your own impression as a member. The people will feel that yes, you are logical, you are clever, you are smart enough, you know how to put across your point. Otherwise, there are so many people, they have tremendous knowledge, tremendous content, but they don't know how to put it across, and they are not in focus then. They don't come on the horizon. They don't the management don't pay attention to such people. Though you have good content but you do not have the presentation, then that's a big loss for you. That though you are talented, you are hardworking, and you have earned the knowledge and the experience, and you have the skills, but you do not have the skill to share it, then there you have to work desperately. So whenever you get notice an agenda, make sure that you are thoroughly prepared with proper proofs. Your all facts and figures are absolutely correct, they are not biased, they are not outdated, and you have the documentary proof that will boost your confidence to put forward whatever. And there are so many things that as a member, as a financial advisor, whatever matter which is related to finance, definitely it will be asked to me. So I should be ready with each and every aspect that is related to finance. If I am a marketing head, then whatever topics that are related to whatever questions that will be asked about marketing and advertisement, so obviously I will be the part of that discussion. So I should be ready with that. What plans do I have? What is plan A? What is plan B? If you come prepared as a member, the people will start respecting you, and business meeting is the platform wherein you can showcase your smartness, your proactiveness, and the people will start respecting you, and obviously in return you may get some incentives and promotions. So when you come as a member, you should be there as a team member and not the separate person. Doesn't matter you do not like or understand somebody's suggestions, there are the ways to talk about it very politely. You are not supposed to argue something. Even if the person is your rival, you have to very politely and show some courtesy to what he or she says. Listen to the person completely, and then you have to talk about your point very politely without just refuting. for the sake of reputation or just contradicting something. No, that is against the team spirit. Doesn't matter you're talking some sense, sometimes because you are simply arguing, you are not, you may not get the deserving dues that you deserve. That's why there are certain ways. Be assertive in putting across your point. Do not simply contradict for the sake of contradiction, but you should have proper sense to talk what you want to say. That is how you will definitely make your image or damage your image. So must make sure that as a member, when you come prepared, mentally as well as physically, properly groomed. Do not wear strong perfume. You should be fresh, your breath should be fresh, you should not stink, you should not sweat. All these things you should know, right? And if you are given the opportunity to organize all these things, make sure that the acoustics are at place, make sure that there is one proper curtain, proper ppts can be shown over there, make sure that you have wi-fi available over there. Nowadays Wi-Fi is the must because everybody is there with the help of laptop and with the help of mobile phone and internet. Everybody is there to talk and contribute, and that's why you need to have Wi-Fi over there. So all these things, all these preparations should be at place. As a member, as an organizer, you should come up with. Now, if you are the chairperson in mock business meeting, how to open it? You are the one who is going to open it, not necessarily the secretary or someone else will take the initiative. No. And who should be the chairperson? The chairperson in mock business meeting, make sure there is such a person who can manage and who has good relation with each and everyone, and he knows how to get the things done very politely. He is the one who is keeping everybody together. Such person should be selected as chairperson, and not the one who can speak English fluently, and that's why he should be given the role of a chairperson. No, chairperson is the one who is respected. Every team member respects him or her, and he knows how to delegate work among them, and he is listened or she is listened and respected. Such person should be the chairperson. And as a chairperson, how will you open the business meeting? This is how I'll actually give you the show. Good morning, I mean whatever the timing. Good morning everyone. You all know that today is very important discussion. We are going to launch a new product in the market, and we all know that there are some strong competitors in the market, but though they are strong competitors in the market, we have 2 or 3 features in our mobile phone that are such that no mobile phone or company has. And on these three marketing on these 3 extra features or innovative features in our mobile phone, that is our USP on which we are going to encash. And in order to discuss these things, how to launch this new mobile or new product in the market, we all are here to discuss it. So I request everybody to contribute positively so that the best solution, the best strategy to launch a new product of mobile phone in the market can be adopted. Yes, the discussion is open. This is how you open it. And then every member, one by one, every member has to contribute something. And as a chairperson, you should make sure that everybody contributes and nobody is simply silent over there, is thinking about what am I going to say. No, you should come prepared. That's it. You have no alternative. So, and in reality also, when you be a part of any business meeting and you are the president or the chairperson, you must begin and start with lot of enthusiasm, lot of positivity, so that every member who is sitting over there, he or she should contribute in the discussion and you get the best out of that business meeting. And how to conclude the business meeting? As a chairperson or anybody can conclude. When you conclude, you must make sure that what are the highlights of this business meeting, so that every team member should understand, okay, out of this discussion of 1 hour or 15 minutes, these are the different positive things that we came up with, and these are the different decisions we have taken. And they should feel that though we invested 1 hour or maybe 2 hours in the discussion of business meeting, we earned something, we arrived at certain things, certain solutions were accepted, and now they would be executed. They should feel that the discussion was fruitful. And once they feel that discussion was fruitful, everybody's opinion was taken into consideration, everybody's solution was discussed, and ultimately the best one was accepted, they will feel satisfied, and next time whenever you invite them for such discussion, such business meeting, very happily and readily they will come prepared and they will contribute. And that is what we need in a team, because brainstorming is there for the best ideas. Best brains, if they brainstorm, definitely good ideas come up, innovative ideas come up, and because of these innovative ideas, any business venture flourishes. So we need such people. So this is what, as a member, as a performer, how to perform, I have given you enough information. Now, for mock business meeting, what are the topics? I have given 3 4 topics over here with the tagline. You can adopt the same one or you can have your own. The first topic of our business meeting would be GPT Sports Private Limited. This is the topic. This GPT Sports Private Limited, this particular academy has been given the responsibility of conducting cricket tournament on district level. And all the stakeholders of this GPT Sports Private Limited, this academy, they sit together how to plan it, where to plan it, the different grounds, playgrounds, the different things, the materials, the umpires, the then the lights, acoustics, umpires, decision makers, then ground maintenance, everything. You sit together, all the stakeholders of this Sports Private Limited Academy, they will sit together and they will discuss this for 15 minutes. The tagline of this GPT Sports Private Limited will be Khelo Dil or Dimag Se. So I have given you a ready-made. You can either follow this for mock business meeting or you can have your own. The second topic or the second organization would be launch of new mobile phone. GPT Mobile Private Limited. This is your organization or the company that manufactures mobiles. So you can give any label or the title to your mobile as per your choice. The tagline would be connecting hearts. The tagline of this particular second organization company, that is GPT Mobile Private Limited, the tagline would be connecting hearts. So you can have your own address, you can have the particular name of the mobile phone that you want to launch, how to launch that mobile phone in the market. All the stakeholders will sit together and they will discuss and conduct one mock business meeting. Then third one would be you are a student of Government Polytechnic Thane and you are the general secretary, and this general secretary is inviting all the class representatives of first year, second year, third year, different branches, and they are commonly discussing the different issues that the students face in the college and how to apply the solutions. Here you can simply represent Government Polytechnic Thane as a general secretary, so you have everything ready made over there. Next one is you are the student of Government Polytechnic Thane and you are the cultural secretary. So you are inviting all the students or maybe the representatives of the students to discuss about how to conduct the annual gathering and the annual festival of Government Polytechnic Thane. The title of the festival is Yuva Engineer Fest. Yuva Engineer Fest, wherein the tagline of that Yuva Engineer Fest is We Build Nations. You are going to represent Government Polytechnic Thane as a cultural secretary. You are inviting the people of different classes to discuss how to conduct Yuva Engineers Festival, the annual gathering of Government Polytechnic Thane. The tagline would be We Build Nations. So this also you can come up with mock business meeting. The fourth one is you are a chairperson of GPT Cooperative Housing Society. You are inviting all the members of this GPT Cooperative Housing Society, including secretary, treasurer, and all the members, and they are all talking about the safety issues and how to tackle those safety issues in the society. This business meeting can also be conducted, and the tagline of this GPT Cooperative Housing Society is not a house but a home. a sweet home. So this is how I have given you 4 to 5 topics on which a mock business meeting can be conducted. You come prepared, you perform as a member, nameplates, water bottles, stationery, formal dress code, blazer, laptop. You all should consider all these things, and most importantly, come prepared. Don't tell me that you are from Marathi medium. If you prepare, you can definitely contribute at least 2 to 3 minutes in the discussion of 15 minutes. Overall, 10 to 12 people are there in one team and they would be conducting a mock business meeting. So how you liked it, whether you really liked it, whether you have some questions, some doubts, some additions, some correction in all the lectures, that all the session that I conducted, comment in comment box. I wish you good luck for conducting mock business meeting, and those who are the professionals, I wish you all the very best, that next time when you perform in business meeting, you would be the smartest and you will definitely grab the attention of all your colleagues and all your superiors and subordinates as well as your management. Good luck. Thank you.